I don't know what I did to make everybody hate trees. Everybody hate trees. I don't know what I did to make everybody hate trees. Everybody hate trees. I don't know what I did to make everybody hate trees. Everybody hate trees. I don't know what I did to make everybody hate trees. Those niggas hate trees. I don't know what I did to make everybody hate me. Those niggas hate trees. The slip of my tongue, trigger finger for fun. You know I got this trigger finger, man. They know how we do it on the hill. What's up? What's up? If they come, it's Kago. He ain't waffles and bagels. What's up, Kago? Don't need to worry about themselves.
I mean, when I first, of course, on your way going to prison, your first time going, for some people, the second, third, fourth, fifth time, but of course you're gonna have your butterflies. It's just like first day of school, you know what I'm saying? So, that's to anybody that have taken that trip and whoever gonna take that trip. That's gonna happen no matter what. But the most crazy, like I would say, like, oh my God, type moment, like y'all tripping type moment. Let me just say that the most y'all tripping type moment of my prison story is when I first get there, riding down there and like getting to the prison, you know what I'm saying, down in Savannah. Once you in now, you got to go through that whole diagnostic thing, blood work, blah, 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 and all that stuff. Then, of course, the part that everybody dread, especially if you got dreads, when they cut your hair, you know what I'm saying? And, I'm always a little temp fade or neat little afro type dude, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm losing my hair and I really wanted to keep it. So I just try to keep it as long as I can with it looking, being neat and stuff. So I was really upset about the haircut thing, because, I seen the stories. I knew it from friends, everybody, that went down the road. So I know, all my friends stuff. So I know about, you getting your hair shaved. I didn't actually really think about it until I'm seeing the homies that's in front of me coming, from the barber chair with their hair straight skin. I ain't talking about just low haircut. They skin you, So I ain't never had no skint bald head. Now, I'm looking like a peanut planter, when they take my picture and stuff, man. So, once you go through all that and you take your shower and you get your clothes and now you start getting tired because you just really getting, drug around and stuff. By the time you go to your dorm where you're going to be housed at, it's late in the evening, if not nighttime. You know what I'm saying? It's dark. No matter what, it's going to be late in the evening, 7, 8 o'clock, 9, at the minimums. It could be, depending on what camp you at, it could be longer or whatnot. I'm just speaking for, the camp I was in. And you take your shower, you get all your stuff, you get your mat, and you get your pillowcase with all your underwear and boxers and all the toothpaste and all the stuff they give you. And you line up and you got to walk across the prison to wherever you're going. They'll make a stop right here, call your name, y'all three go up there, keep on going to the next building, call your name, y'all three go up there, so on, so on. So and this is not how they got it set up. You are automatically in population where I went, you know what I'm saying? But you housed in different buildings according to what's going on. Like, you have I would say like a diagnostic building type building for newcomers or whatever. But I can't say that because everybody that was in this line was going to different buildings. You know what I'm saying? They had one building that was in Coastal State Prison that was the program building. And the rest of the buildings were just regular population buildings, and then you had your hole or whatnot, and your medical and so on, so on. So when we come out, the administration part of the prison and go to, we going across the yard to drop off all of us different inmates to these different housing units. When we coming through that gate, the first thing I hear from the first building is straight like what you see in the movies, y'all, when they beating on the wall, beating on the cell, beating on the windows, shaking the fence. All that is going on. And I'm saying, man, it probably was probably 4 white guys that was in the line with me. Everybody else was like black, maybe 3 Mexicans, and we'll say like 12 blacks. You know what I'm saying? And the first building we come to, man, them guys are beating on the window. They saying absurd words. I know I hear fish all the time. I hear fish. That is true, y'all. You gonna hear that, you go to prison for the first time, unless you know right off the rip. You know what I'm saying? They start calling your name, like you see a partner see you. You know what I'm saying? Like, once I'm in, I seen some of my partners come in and holler. But I did get caught in that same little thing that happened to me though, but they beating on the windows, they going crazy, man. You have new fish, right? Yeah, we're gonna get you, like that. And what's crazy is the first building, which was the roughest building, because I really didn't hear nobody else because I went to the first building. I went to the first building, man, and while we standing out there, when they stopped, they getting their paperwork together. So we standing by the windows of the rooms of the cells. So they beating, they yelling, and I started hearing, check this out, I started hearing the one of the inmates in the cell, as they calling us new fish and they gonna get us and all that. I hear one of them say, I want the real dark one. And I was the darkest one out of all the black guys that was in there, that was in my line. You know what I'm saying? He was saying, I want the dark one. I want the dark one. Yeah, I want him tonight. He's sleeping in here with me. That's what I'm But I'm looking at my skin color. I'm looking at everybody else's skin color. So you see, how dark I am. I turn it that way. He talking about you, Blackie. I'm shaking, y'all. But so they beating on the window. They doing all this stuff, man. They saying new fish, new booty. He gonna sleep in here with me tonight. I want the dark one. I want the darker. And as they saying this, I'm looking. They pointing at me and stuff, man. I can't really tell who, of course I don't know who they are, but I can't tell what race they are because of how the cell windows are and nothing like that. I just see fingers pointing and talking about the dark one, and I'm sleeping in there with them tonight. Just a whole bunch. But these folk got another thing coming, boy. For real talk. That's what I'm saying, boy, these folk got another thing coming. But, it's just whatever. I'm like, whatever. And then, soon enough, they called my name. They called my name for that first building right there, who they talking about the dark one, and I'm sleeping in there with them tonight, all that. When they called my name for it, what come in my head was, here we go. Straight like that. Because I already knew, boy, I'm finna have to go in here and had to do what I have to do, whatever it is. Because they already saying this, then I'm finna go in here. So I'm like, time they said Knox, I'm like, well, here I go. Straight like that, because I'm like, I'm saying to myself, I'm just getting here. I want to go to sleep. First day I want to do my first time in here, just let me go to sleep and wake up in my bed at home. But I said, here we go, bro. So after they call everybody's name, me, and what's crazy is the only people that went in this first building was me and 2 white guys. I'm like, couldn't have been somebody almost my color they could have mistaken. No, but so they call all 3 of us. We walking up there. Of course, I'm gonna walk in front, just whatever. Just being real, whatever with them back there. Anyway, I'm trying to get to my bunk, man. So as we go to the door, we waiting on the officer from the inside to come out the bathroom to pop the door. So while we waiting right there, they come to their little side window, but they can't see us, but they know that we on the little porch step right there trying to get into the dorm. Get into the housing unit. The 4 dorms in the unit. So the officer finally come out. When the officer come out, like I said, it's my first time in prison. My first time even seeing the layout of any of this stuff right here. So once I go inside the housing unit, I'm right there, me and the other guys, the 2 guys. Then we right there with the 2 officers, the officer that's bringing us, and one of the officers that's bringing us, and the officer that's controlling the unit, which just so happened to be a female at this time. So she getting the paperwork. They stand out in front of her, and I look to the right, and to the right is a door with a square window that leads down into that dorm. You got a square window right there. There's no door. We lock gadgets from inside her little control booth, but it have a square glass where you can look straight out. And by this time, those guys done ran up to that door while she getting the paperwork. Now I can see that it's a mixture between white and black because they trying to stick their head in now. There he go right there. Yo, we gonna get you. We gonna the black one. We want you, boy. We want you. And I'm looking at her. So then I just look back straight, and I'm listening to them now. Them saying, Knox, he going there. And I'm going straight in now. That's so crazy. I'm listening to them. He say all that. Yeah, we're going to get you, boy. Boy, here's that. Yeah, the new booty here, new booty. Turn back, listen to the officer. And they were like, oh, yeah, Knox, A-pod. And I already looked at him talking. It said A right over his head. So now I'm like, yeah, it's on. Time I walk through this door right here. You know what I'm saying? Either he going to have to do something to me time I open the door, or I'm going to do something to him just for playing with me like that. This song got nothing to do with Munch or John. If we was on the block, you couldn't play with me like that. So why it's the same thing in here. You know what I'm saying? So they getting all the stuff together. He's still saying that. A black guy out there now saying stuff up to the white boys, and it just going crazy. He putting his head back. They just going back and forth. So now it's time for us to go in, man. Do y'all know when that lady said, Knox, go ahead and get in front of A-pod, just like that, and then I'm standing in front of A-pod with my bag like that right here, and then when she pop it, I put my bag down, and them from the inside, they open the door. When they open the door, that white boy came up to me and said, hey, man, my name is John. The same white boy was like, boy, I want that black one, I want the dark one, yeah, new booty. You sleeping in the hell with me tonight, boy. Man, when that door opened, I put my bag down, man, and took my first step, and he swung, like, whoever pushed that door open. He said, hey, man, how you doing? My name is John. This real talk, man. What's crazy when he said that, I just started laughing, man. I couldn't even get mad, bro. I just started laughing like, man, my name Tree, homie. Just like that. Pick my bag back up, walk back past him. This real talk, man. This right. My name is John. Man, thank y'all for tuning in, man, to another episode of Underground Source TV with your host, TV and film producer, Don Tree Knox, OG Black Bart, College Park, stand up.
I don't know what I did to make everybody hate trees. Everybody hate trees. I don't know what I did to make everybody hate trees. All those niggas hate trees. Lawful testified for the state and Quint case. A decent person down the road, so they say. And Tree set up boosting just to keep Chris safe. The realest shit I ever wrote, the realest shit I ever say. I never testified a lie on the fuck nigga. I put that on my son's phone leg. And my killer better ass roll bell, better yeah, look, Eric got blood on your hands, young nigga better bury it. I don't know what I did to make everybody. What you do, Tree, what you do, Tree? I don't know what I did to make everybody. What you do, Tree, what you do, Tree? I don't know what I did to make everybody. What you do, Tree, what you do, Tree? I don't know what I did to make everybody. What you do, Tree?